everybody.
Welcome back.
We are back on a Saturday in the middle of nowhere behind God's back.
Hey.
Because I think God turns around and be like, wow, Rex uniform. People, Gorgeous be telling me, man, Santi, can we do it a little earlier?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Because I got to not go to church in the morning.
Yeah, because we leave here so late and we be partying. We have a special guest, everybody, here today.
We do.
I'm super excited to have her on the show because I went to college with this young lady.
Yeah, because they finished school, y'all.
Yeah, man, I tried to do something different. I did something different.
Yeah, they went.
And she has been blasting off. But you blasted off from jump, though, because you did it from when you were young. But at the level where you're at now, like, whew.
I appreciate that, Santiago.
No,
truly.
Crazy.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
It's crazy.
It feels good. It feels like how you described it.
Yeah. You're a boss.
Yeah. That's how it feels.
Yeah.
And it's not so much about like exactly what I'm doing per se. It's great. It's the levels that I've seen myself grow. That's what makes me like, dang. All right.
That is phenomenal. That is outrageous.
Yeah.
It is crazy. We have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions for you. I'm going to have a ball asking you questions. Can you please let everybody know your name, where they can find you, and a little bit of what you do?
Indeed. I am Ayesha M. Hudson. You can find me on www.apeacellc.com, on Instagram, as well as the web. I am a developer, real estate developer, property manager, among other things. And maybe we'll get to some of them during our conversation.
Please bring them up if I don't even ask, because you do a lot of stuff.
I do.
You motivate, you speak, you are motivational. You motivate me because I sat next to you. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. And I was inspired by you as well.
What?
We were our whole group was like, we were like unique. Like all of us were like so different, cool. Yeah, I feel like we're all doing well. We're all doing well.
Nah, I'm not kidding. Like you killing it.
I appreciate
you
that.
You killing it. Where can they find you at? You killed it too.
It was dead when I got there.
Hey, it was already dead.
I am Carnival, and I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram. I am Soul Sister TV on YouTube.
What?
And I'm always at Always Gas No Breaks, and I'm everywhere you want to be. Holla at your girl.
She's always all gas, no brakes. She's
Man,
she's taking us to like levels that I did not know could be achieved. I am super blessed to know her. And
Same.
I can't wait to the day she's on the screen. She's going to be on the screen.
I believe. I feel
legally,
the energy.
Legally.
Oh, I mean,
right. And not a slave movie. Before we started this, hold on, before I get into that joke, shout out to my boy at Rex, co-rollers, the engineer extraordinaire, the one and only.
Indeed.
I love that guy. That's my guy. When your son, bring him here.
I shall.
That guy right there is going to blow his mind. I definitely want him to meet
Rex. Yes.
He blows my mind all the time. I just call him something just to vent and to hear him blow my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, and he will.
And he still does all the time.
Yeah.
And
we're going to do a field trip.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll schedule something with Rex. Come in.
That's, we
maybe when y'all are recording, could we come and like listen one night and just hang out with y'all?
Well, you got to let him know.
Absolutely.
Rex is like, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Definitely after approval.
Absolutely.
Obviously.
I'm laughing because
bring all the kids. We got a big yard.
Can we cook out again?
Yeah, he be making ribs. He got a couple grills.
We got to do something. We got to do something for the 100th episode.
We're going to do a whole block party for everybody. Y'all just come on down.
I like the idea.
I want it to be sponsored by a company.
Yes.
The 100th episode has to be sponsored by somebody and then, make that joint.
That's right. We clapping for canned goods.
I would say start with the county. You guys are bringing a great spotlight to where you are. So start there.
Aisha.
We support the whole DMV.
Yeah.
We do support the DMV. Trying to put the DMV on. Shout out to my boy OG_Frank.
That's what I was trying to say.
I heard you. OG_Frank is my dog.
My dog.
Shout him out. But yeah, Quan was talking about The joke was,
oh Lord, what was
stripping
Which one?
in the cotton field. I was like, and I saw it in my mind.
Yeah, because that's right.
And Master.
Because Master, you know.
And all the kids was light skinned.
You know, Master likes the back of the house now. All my kids is light skinned.
When you said that.
Because he liked the back of the house now.
You killed me.
I'm
man.
telling you, why you think you got me bending over in this cotton field?
Oh, geez.
This is for all giggles.
Hilarious.
The man loves me.
You know,
I'll be on the porch one day.
Rex,
with all y'all light skinned, the queen, you two, all y'all. I'm gonna be on the. I'm gonna make it to the front porch with Mister. I got goals.
So we like to just
we doing a fish bowl.
Icebreaker. Just like an
Okay,
icebreaker.
doing a
type
fish
thing.
bowl on the balls. On the balls.
And then you read it, and it'd be some random.
And she'll
stuff.
be able to read that. I got a GED.
She good enough.
Uh-oh.
What two totally normal things become really weird if you do them back to back?
Wow, that's a.
Oh, when you wash your ass and then your face.
Oh my
Okay.
God, that's
Okay.
You win.
That's one.
Is that good?
You win.
You win.
That made it. Now I understand. Now I get it. Yeah.
You win. I can't follow that.
Right.
That's why I love having a comedian on the show. I can't follow that.
Or here's my
Okay.
Yes.
right after you nurse
Mm.
and then you have time with your husband.
Mm.
Man,
Maybe.
Nursing.
Not really.
I ain't really had no boobs. My kids were starving.
I can see. As a
Let's
husband,
try the left one, baby. Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you, as a husband, man, we just be like,
They don't care as long
She's
as they
back.
get it. Yes. They've been missing out. We had to wait.
she's back,
We've been fighting for 9 months.
and cussing
Then
me,
we gotta wait 6 weeks.
right.
cussing me out. God bless, boy.
Because you make us sick.
Are you breathing?
Over there breathing and blinking and
Right.
stuff.
Right.
What is wrong with you?
Walking by me.
Right.
Oh. God.
So I knew it was a thing. That's a
Yo,
thing.
it's
Okay.
real.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
And
when
we
it-
don't mean it.
No,
but that's where we are.
That's where we are.
You know,
Yeah.
I tell you, a lot of young men, because I'm a new father, 2 years in now.
But you see why they wind up being baby daddies.
I do understand why.
I
you
mean,
wind
for
up being
real, she
baby
keep
daddy.
putting him out.
Quana, you hit it on the nail. Quana, you hit it on the nail. I'm gonna tell you something.
You gonna
It
go
is
with,
some.
go with the girl
It is
that's gonna let him
some
stay.
man
Right.
pregnancy and being there is
Yeah.
some man-ish.
I always put mine out. Don't come in here until I see you at the hospital. Leave
I
everything
love your
at the door.
honesty.
Baby daddy dash.
Aisha,
Leave it at the door.
Aisha, thank you for coming here today.
No contact
Thank
delivery.
This is the show. and this is just Quana by herself.
No
Right.
contact delivery.
OG
Sorry.
Frank. If OG was here, this would be.
Oh yeah.
He's on another level.
He would be. He's
I
a
believe it.
coochieologist. That's
He's a
right. He would let her
coochieologist.
talk about women giving birth.
Yeah,
he
they-
probably showed the baby back.
He's
in
a
and pull it back out.
whatologist?
Coochie.
Oh,
He
coochieologist.
says
Okay.
that he's self-appointed.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where he got the title from.
He definitely not licensed.
I don't think he licensed. I don't know
think
what
he
board.
licensed.
I don't know what board backing him. So Aisha, thank you for coming on the show. I
Yeah.
gotta shout you out. All that you're doing. How does you said it feels like the takeoff? I mean, I saw you pull up. She's a boss in it. She was always cool in school. You were very calm. You were very relaxed. I know you were always giving back to the community, and you purchased your first property where you grew up.
Wow.
You worked where you grew up. And do you feel that that's why all the blessings have been coming?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was my question. I
Because
heard
you
Yeah.
all
yeah.
of you
genuine
done.
too with you.
And to see it now, full circle, it's
That's
like,
insane.
oh, that's why I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was drawn to that. It all
makes
kind of makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nothing in my life makes sense.
Man, mine is starting to come together like Tetris. My Tetris is all over the
Tetris,
place.
Every day.
Oh, one of my
But
favorite
now it's getting
games.
stacked up. real
Listen.
neatly. You know how
but you can do some things to fix it. Like you gonna build in other areas.
Yeah.
You might like
You just gotta start.
Tetris, right?
You just gotta start.
You gotta start. That's why about your your videos you want to do. I say yes, do it. I say just do it. Don't think about
because you got a good voice.
Don't think about it being beautiful.
When you have an annoying voice like mine, everybody don't want to hear that.
She lying. She
but
got
you
a
have
lot of followers online.
Voice. You have a beautiful, soft, calm voice.
Yes.
Now people just like me because I'm ignorant as hell, and I'm gonna holler and yell and scream because I don't care. That's how I express.
But then you also are very, like the way you carry it. You put the class on it though. Like your timing is impeccable.
Yeah, I got an EBT and a Macy's call.
Good job.
Yeah,
you paid on time.
What?
The Macy's.
We'll talk about it. We talk about finance when we get there.
That whole bank here last year.
This week, we're in the negative.
Hilarious. So, you did that. So you're blessed all in your neighborhood. And you got it from, you say, your grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandfather.
Wow.
Wow. And you said from the womb, you said in one of your podcasts. How do you feel it came from the womb? Why would you say the womb? That was my question when I heard you say that. Yeah,
because my dad was incarcerated when my mother was carrying me, and my mother spent a lot of time with my granddad. So the energy, you're listening, they're riding around. I can just imagine it because I know how my dad did us when he was teaching us things.
Yeah.
And so everybody describes my grandfather like he was a teacher and he wanted to just show you how to do stuff, right? He was a problem solver. He passed October 1977. I was born February 1978.
Wow.
And his teaching still lived on in your family. 2 years later.
Wow.
Was it, do you feel it was more powerful?
Yeah, it was probably the belt. You learn real fast. You learn real fast when you being chased around.
I learned.
Going to get your own switch? Traumatized me.
Oh, the belt. Yeah.
Damn,
I'm there now.
Oh,
right.
Oh, no. Yeah, Pootie Tang.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Next.
What I was saying is that teaching was still strong in your family.
And it carried on.
Definitely.
And you heard it from the womb.
Yeah.
When you first purchased, you out the house. This is the story. She got out the house. You're about to move into your first place.
Okay.
You went and bought a building.
Yes.
That's not what we were taught. That's not what I was taught.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was told to go to social service.
Listen. Right. I mean,
they never told me to go buy no house or
no.
They just told you to go up there after you had a baby, go up there and they're going to give you some money. Right. But I didn't even need no baby father. We got rid of the baby fathers for
you'll be okay.
And
just go up here and tell them.
Just go up there and tell them and you straight.
And she bought a building. What persuaded you? What got you in that mindset?
That's atmosphere. Her atmosphere was around her, moving her, the universe working through her, and
but it got to be.
That's what it was. But atmosphere describes it because I was working DC Fire. We were in the firehouse. I heard coworkers. One of my mentors to this day, who I appreciate, and I was just like, "What y'all talking about?" Just always been curious in general.
And you got a good job right now. You're like, I got to do something with this good job.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking about college.
Launchpad.
Yeah. And so they gave me the instructions, and I did it. Instead of buying the condo, bought the building, lived in one of the units. And I said, this how this works. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't that crazy?
No.
To me, it's outrageous. I didn't think about that.
I think it's amazing that she had an atmosphere that women
and you listen too.
Women listen to what they want to hear. A lot of times we don't want to hear certain things because they make us feel down and we're done with being down. But sometimes you need to hear those things. And that's why I didn't mind Kevin Samuels. I actually thought he was hilarious. But at the same time, he broke it down. Sweetie, all the things that you're asking for, you do not have yourself.
Ooh.
Where are you? That you're asking for this man to do all these things for
you. Don't you bring it in.
You're not even at his level where he can see you as a woman. That's not your caliber.
Confidence, self-esteem.
If you don't have those things, you're going to go with what goes with you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
my dad would say, "You pick, not be chosen."
That's it. That's
you
me.
decide.
That's me. That's why I got all them light skinned kids. I tell you.
Hilarious. Everybody, she's hilarious.
Love y'all.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, I just, that's not, I don't feel like the average teaching in the home amongst our community. And it's unfortunate. But now I feel like this youth of today are different, though. They're thinking a little bit more out the box. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, they don't want to go to work.
In real estate.
So they trying to figure out any way they can to not have to go to work. They don't want to go to work.
Are you seeing more of the youth purchasing properties now as well?
Seeing it, no. Not in my immediate
you still
reach.
Okay.
You know, not yet.
Not yet.
But there is a young
them.
real estate council in DC, young folks, college age, maybe younger. I've taken our sons to a couple of the meetings.
Okay.
Wow.
And they meet. And they're talking about serious commercial real estate.
I love that.
Finance.
I love that.
Yeah, so there are some programs that are being very intentional about teaching the youth. But in my neighborhood, where I'm from, where I spend most of my time, I'm not seeing it
That's
yet.
what I'm saying.
Not
I want to
Okay.
get to them now because I kind of want to be what I needed. Like you were surrounded by what you needed.
Yeah.
You might not have known that that's what you was taking in, but you was taking it all in.
Yeah.
By the grace.
Amen.
Yeah.
But if you're not being taught that somewhere, you're gonna slip through the crack. You might be flipping burgers for the rest of your life,
I love
not
what
knowing
you said.
that you could be a manager by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You just where they told you belong.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that for some communities still not clicking? I feel like
we clown each other once when you try to better yourself.
yeah, I do. Is that still
heard-
going
Why do you
on?
think that is,
I heard
Connor?
this-
Why do you think that is?
I laughed so hard because my friend had an umbrella. And I mean, we laughed. Damn near died laughing at this man because he had an umbrella. Like this nigga that came outside.
With an umbrella.
Fucking umbrella.
But it was raining. Was it raining? She's hilarious. I love her.
It's like, well, where this nigga going?
She's so funny.
But the man was prepared.
Prepared.
And
Yeah.
because they were not, it was funny.
Mm.
But it wasn't funny because
Wow.
when it rained, it's
That
going to
was-
rain on us.
Yeah.
It's not going to rain on him.
Yeah.
We clowned him for being prepared.
Yeah.
Mm.
And everybody laughed. And I'm laughing today. And that was hilarious.
But the way you put the timing again, you
And
killed,
it
you made
rained.
me laugh.
Right,
And
and it
I laughed,
rained.
and I laughed too.
And it rained. And we was running to the bus stop to stand under the bus stop. And he good.
And he dry.
Listen.
But then that
We clown
person,
him. We
that
clown
person that gets laughed at has to have thick skin. You got to be able to laugh
Yeah, I don't
at
care.
the situation.
Yeah,
too.
I don't care anymore. I don't care what anybody thinks. That
You
everybody
can't
has a
care.
right to think whatever it is they think. That's
Yeah.
what they think is really none of my business. Actually,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's their thoughts for them that they keep to themselves. Now, if you bring it to me that you don't like me, you trying to trigger me, and that's gonna be a whole nother outcome. You can ask my probation officer about that.
You're funny.
Hi, Miss Linda.
I wouldn't.
Hi, Miss Linda.
I'm starting to really believe her name is Miss Linda. What's up, Miss Linda?
I'm going to say yes, and
Mhm.
the idea of this thick skin, right? Like, that is something that has been perpetuated in our community for so long.
Yes.
And I'm not sure it's the right kind of armor that I wonder, I
It was
kind
a
of want to
survival
peel some of
mechanism.
those layers off about this thick skin because we're all
Great
connected.
thought.
Mhm.
And really, like, you telling me I'm proud of you, that's powerful. I felt
Yes.
that.
Yes.
And so when you say something contrary, I'm going
You're
to
gonna
feel
feel
that.
that.
I'm a very feeling
I
person.
feel it.
And so when we say, oh, you need to have thick skin, and this is part of why
Until
when
you
we were
open up
talking
that
about the
profile
attention,
picture.
right?
Yes.
So I don't want all the attention because I might not want the energy.
You don't because that energy does change your mood and it could change who you. But at the same time, you may not want to be, but you're being watched.
Regardless.
Okay, so if you do your platform, and people start attaching themselves to you because they will.
They will.
You have to know that you are there because someone needs to hear it.
Yeah.
So if 100 people don't like it, but 3 people grow from it, you've done your job.
True.
Amen.
Somebody is not going to like you because they're not doing any things for themselves. They're I mean, yeah, some people hate the ones they should be learning from.
And let me tell you another thing.
It triggers something within them, I think.
Yeah.
And so if we can only equip ourselves with a different kind of tool so we can say, sis, bruh, look, I know you're hurting because, like, I feel like jealousy and competition and all of that, it runs so rampant. It's in our music. Like, listen to how people, when they make it and the way they feel like they made it, they don't always get the love that they, you know, and so.
But if you're saying things that aren't uplifting, I have to also question those people and say, why are you not saying uplifting things? And then they're going to say,
their soul is not
they don't make no money. And I'll be saying, and then I'll always
and
tell
if that's the issue,
to some people it is.
Now we're talking capitalism.
I'm being real.
If you're waiting for money to make you happy, you will have a miserable life.
Miserable life.
There is always going to be someone that monetarily has more than you.
Yeah.
People are jealous of me, not because of my little bit of coins, because I barely got any. They jealous of the fact that I'm happy every day.
Oh,
I'm bossed every day.
It's
I'm
hard for
smiling
people to be
day.
happy.
I'm cussing and still happy.
You should be
Probably
happy.
negative 21, 31. Didn't bother me one bit, but I can make a sandwich and
joy
go
from
online.
something else.
It's once you have inner peace, it's really nothing monetary that can soothe your soul.
So I was going to say, when you start doing your
peace.
recordings and you feel like you're getting those haters, you can always block that person.
Yeah, you can block them.
True.
But more
now.
often than not, they want to be the ones that you acknowledge. They want your attention.
Because that's what they really want. But if you feel like that energy is not happy for you, get them off your page.
Like everybody else. Drop them like a bag of ice.
and watch for that one block, you get 1,000 new. And that are loving you.
And a lot of times,
are happy for you.
On YouTube, especially, a lot of times, your supporters, you won't even have to do it.
Yeah.
They'll
do it for you.
They'll get them up out of there.
I've actually seen on our page, someone would say something negative. People come and say, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to say nothing.
That's refreshing to hear.
It
is.
That's refreshing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They absolutely. Once they when you get a certain amount of supporters, it's because they genuinely like to see you. They like to know what's going on with you. They like your voice. A lot of us, because I watch it on TV, not on my phone. So I'm in it.
Yeah.
I'm in it. So I just be walking through the house cleaning up. But that's my girl. That's my girl. And what else we need to do? And so you never know who's listening, even if they not in the chat.
And then I want to say another thing. I learned this one, I can't remember the young guy. I want to remember who said this, but he said, we look at it like we got 200 people watching, 100 people on our page, and we don't feel like people are not following us fast enough because you want to get this fame and notoriety quickly. Some people. And he said, what if all 100 of those people came to an event that you threw?
Yeah.
Wouldn't there be a lot of people?
Suppose they followed whatever they feel like they're learning from you.
Yeah.
And were able to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Just that 100.
Just that 100.
Yeah.
I don't fixate on the numbers at all anymore. Actually, I do it for, when we pitching.
It's going to come.
Because it's really community and culture. So the people that are there, I would think,
they enjoy it.
Right.
And they do, and they genuinely do.
And that's what we're here for.
Yeah, and that's what we're here for. And the way, since we've been doing it this way.
If you go after for money, you're going to quit faster than
because you're going to get it. It's a marathon.
Take a little bit, yeah.
It's a marathon.
Development.
Development,
yeah. It's a marathon.
It's a marathon.
Yeah.
Please tell us how development has fall. I don't know. How did you get into that?
Like,
how did you get into development? From being a landlord, give us a little brief. I'm a landlord. Now I'm developing.
Right.
If you could give me a little story how that happened.
I'm a landlord.
At what age?
And
if you don't mind me asking.
19.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Woo.
I was just a bad bitch.
I don't know. I think I was just bad. I don't know what I was.
And you couldn't tell me nothing. And my mother's Section 8 couch. and you couldn't tell me shit. And I was just a bad bitch at 19, but you was a
Wow,
boss.
you was a
Yeah.
boss. 19.
You was holding roofs over people's heads.
True.
Wow.
True.
Wow.
True. Yeah.
That's
but I was going to
big.
say to you, Quanta, you was like, you know, whatever you were doing at 19. But look what we have now. This experience, I've been laughing since I got in the door. I mean, just like a conversational, like I'm looking for the joke. That's probably why I missed one earlier, because I'm like I want it. I mean, just been laughing since I got in here.
Ayesha,
That's what you bring for
Thank
us. We
you.
all have
yes.
what we bring into
Yeah.
the bigger piece of what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes. Like I said, she's taking us to watch.
I believe it.
But I'm trying to buy the block. She gonna tell us how to
She gonna
buy
tell
the
her,
block.
so, yeah,
Yep.
so
Yep.
please talk about being a landlord. 19.
Yeah.
Wow, 19.
The definition of a real boss.
And then the idea of becoming a developer.
Developer.
yes,
A brief story of that timeline.
Yes. So, bought the building, working for the fire department in DC first, then went to Prince George's, where I later retired in May of 2021.
Congratulations on that
Thank
as well.
you.
Retired.
Indeed, indeed.
I retired.
And
from
so, the whole time I'm managing the properties, right?
And how many properties?
So a lot of times in real estate we call them doors or units.
Yeah.
So to date we have 26.
Okay.
We
You
have
go by units. I
units
understand
or
that.
doors,
I
right.
understand
That's
that.
why I work in
Yeah.
property
You have
management.
26. We have
units.
9 under construction.
Nice.
Yep.
That's
Indeed.
right.
Thanks, Santiago.
You want me clap?
I can clap it down. Clap it.
It's I will clap it down.
Clap it
Right.
up.
Yeah.
Right.
For the 99 and the 2000.
Hey.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
So yeah, retired, and now I'm thinking about well, even before retirement,
Yeah.
I would say 2020. I'm thinking about different things. You had the time to kind of sit and
yes,
observe
that's what he was talking about.
differently.
It changed
right?
everybody.
Listen. And so I was like, I want to do more. I want to contribute in a different way.
Mm.
And I wanted to contribute in a way where it was more empowering, you know, where I was not just, and I don't want to use just to minimize it, but I wanted to do more than just put the roof over their head. Because we know in our community we need more.
Yes.
And so my cousin was gracious enough to share her property. I purchased it from her in June of 2018. Still working for the fire department, you know, kind of thinking about.
I would tell you I'm bringing the boss to the joint today.
Yeah, I'm sitting here worried about my new Cash App card. I ain't got number $10.
If I tell you what I'm worried about too, let me tell you, she's over here buying properties, developing.
I'm trying to buy my
cities.
Christmas tree in October,
Hey,
so I
look,
gotta
I'm trying to buy a Halloween mask coming up, son.
Yes, but she's a boss.
Yes.
Oh, and really, I think it was by the grace that this whole time I'm working, so the properties were just building in value. Because that's the other part. This whole thing wasn't like the dream of mine back when I was in high school. It has really just evolved, right? And things lined up in a way where it makes sense. It feels good. The resources are becoming more available.
Yes.
And then I'm seeing myself
The resources are becoming more available. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
The resources. That's a great word.
That's a great word.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you hear? In between this, I know you're gonna go to the next story. But
No.
Are you hearing something in your head throughout this process, or you just know, or is a guy?
Don't ask no woman that.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm hearing a lot.
Which one you
in
want,
my-
boy?
like-
This is what I do. This is what I do.
Yeah.
All my personality shuffled around.
As it relates to real estate,
right.
What's going on in my head? Okay. I'm like, I changed my relationship with money because I was like, all right, it really is about how you can have your money work for you, not necessarily build up in the properties. While I appreciate I didn't refinance or do anything, so they were building in equity.
Right.
But now was the time to strike. Like, take the equity and now let's make that work for us. You know, it really, because money is, we put the value on it.
Okay.
Right? It's a construct.
Yeah.
Right? And we go along. Our mindset around it really dictates how we can flip it.
How we can use
really.
it.
So changing my mindset, like, oh, move this money from this column at this time in this way for this reason.
That tutoring worked out, didn't it?
Listen.
That tutoring was serious.
I was thinking when she said finance, I remember them damn squares and boxes.
Yeah.
Do I have enough to go to the store or not?
That tutoring was some serious.
Indeed.
Possibly your mindset on your relationship with, and it's not the first time I've heard someone say that.
That relationship with money.
So your relationship with money, and then development now is coming along.
Looking at the equity. So I bought my first property November 99. Hadn't refinanced anything. Still own it to this day. That had a lot of equity. And so in development, you need a lot of equity.
Yes,
you need to be able to put money out of pocket initially to really move the needle to get lenders to kind of take you serious. That's been my experience so far.
Here, the bottom line would be credit is very important.
Not your personal credit.
Having that
your
business credit.
Yes. Your business credit.
But no, you said credit. See, credit.
It's different.
Are we talking, so we could talk FICO credit?
No.
Business credit?
Business.
Street credit? Like, it's a lot of, and what I'm getting at is.
Yeah, it is a lot of different credit.
We are taught to like focus on our credit scores and make sure, and it's important. It has helped me to keep a good credit score. But development is about telling the story.
Oh.
You put it on paper. You ain't did nothing yet, but it makes sense on paper. Okay. And so you put where the money's going to come from, why it makes sense to give me the money to do X.
So it's like a story.
Plan? Yeah, it's exactly like a business plan.
Okay.
So development is the business plan of where the money's coming from, and majority of it is coming from you. Yeah. From the equity that you have.
You really want to get to a place where none of it is coming from you. Right. You guys have heard use other people's money. Yes. That's where the story comes in.
How much do you own of the properties if you're using other people's money? Are you talking about bank, or are you talking about literally?
It could be banks, it could be investors, it could be your friends. Yeah. And so how much you own is usually dictated based on how much you put in. Okay. And so if you're putting in the bulk of the money, or you have something else written to where, you get the lion's share, you know, if that makes sense. Yeah. But then your developer fee. So you get paid hundreds of thousands, maybe millions. Right. There are definitely developers that are doing large scale projects where the developer fee might be $5 million. Like, and that kind of talk is very normal. 5 million is
it's not that
even
much,
like my projects are considered small in the commercial real estate world.
Right.
If you don't mind me asking, what is a large number or a median number?
Yeah, I mean,
developments can be pretty big.
Yes.
I work in property management, so they could be pretty large. Yes. They could be blocks and blocks and blocks of property.
Yes.
So it can go into the
like the wharf.
Yeah.
I mean, we're definitely double digit millions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. So
they got them swings out
actually
there.
Probably 3-digit millions there. Okay. So when you deal with a lender, oftentimes it'll be like 1 to 5 million, 5 to 10 million, 10 to 20, and maybe, I want to say maybe 10 to 50 million. And like those are kind of the tiers.
You like this.
I do.
She knows it. This. She knows it.
I listened to a lot of your interviews, and I read a lot of your write-ups. And when people ask you questions,
that's what I said. All she got to do is jump on there and do a Q&A. And she'll be on there for 8 hours. She'll be on there for 8 hours.
I heard the interviewers, they were
back and forth.
I'm like, I knew that they didn't understand much of what she just gamed them on everything. And they're like, okay.
Now, wait a minute, ma'am.
You like this. You like it. You love it. Are you in your flow? Like, do you feel like you're in your
yes.
Yeah. Like, Bruce Leroy when he had to fight your man and he couldn't glow.
You feel it. Yeah. It's an energy.
It is a glow.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to feel it with this.
Okay.
I'm in I feel it. Like, I know I need to do more.
Likewise.
It's coming.
Likewise, y'all. Congrats to y'all.
We got to work for ourselves. We do a
Listen.
great job at working for ourselves.
We do. I'm so happy that
and if I want to get rid of this OnlyFans, you know, I got to really work.
My OnlyFans. I'm the only fan on my OnlyFans. I'm the only fan. I be watching my stuff like, dog, you lost some weight. Look at you.
They tired of seeing this stuff, Turkey.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Wow.
Wow. So let's talk about what you want to talk about. Because you say you do other things. Because I know you're gonna get into politics. You're gonna get into politics, right?
Shut up. So my dad,
of course, I do.
He would tell me that politics and law.
You have it.
Yeah.
Law. I like law. I still do want to do law.
I thought I wanted to go to law school.
I still kind of want to go.
Had you given it to me after I left Maryland, I might have did law. But the 3 years, that threw me off. I couldn't do 3 more.
I took LSAT classes. I do. I think I'm going to do it but I'm going to blow people's mind what I want to get into when I do it.
Okay.
I'm going to do maritime. Like, I don't, like, that's the laws of the seas and logistics and all that. Yeah. I'm going to take it to another level, because I want to start moving. Not only do I want to get into, like, moving items, but the sea has a law, and then telecommunications. I'm sorry, I hope I missed what you said.
And so,
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not even gonna. You know why I would never even straight up why I wouldn't even do that, because every time I go to the goddamn airport, guess what they pull to the side? The guy with no drugs.
Right.
At least I ain't bring it to the airport.
You walking through security looking like Rick Ross. They like, hold on, grab him.
I was in Rhode Island.
They like, try him. He might.
Quantum.
I know he got some.
I'm in Rhode Island. I'm in Rhode Island with my VP. Right.
Is he with a pregnant woman? That's a whole package right there. That's a whole package.
I'm in one of these airports that nobody's in the airport. It's like 4 people in the airport.
Oh, they know you got it.
They pulled me over.
They know you got it.
I had a little thing of baby powder.
Yeah.
They took it out and they were testing it. I said, if anything show up in that, you put it there. I said, that is baby powder.
I'm surprised they ain't pull it out, rub it across their teeth.
Wow. Was your heart beating fast, or
not
were
at
you
all.
like?
I'm so used to it now. I'm so used to it.
The airport files where they be having people that walk through. And they be having stuff on them and everything. Because this girl had a whole thing in her wig.
When I saw the sign that said, "Don't bring your guns," I said, "Wait, that happened?"
Who do that? Right. I'm gonna tell you. I was at a place where I was in Canada.
Yeah.
And they go hunting in Canada. And a dude laid a big thing on the front. It was all shotguns and rifles.
Lord.
I'm like, I didn't know these dudes. And this is the funny part.
Here comes
the moose. Here comes the moose carcass.
Northern exposure.
Carcass, though. Okay.
I said, this is the craziest stuff.
I love it.
We saw some interesting things in Canada too. Yeah, we went many years ago to a Lady Gaga concert.
Oh wow!
Yeah, Canada is just interesting. Yeah, it was fun.
Okay. She has some good music.
Her acting. I'm enjoying her in movies. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, what are other things you do? What else did you like? You say you do other things. So I know politics is coming. You were gonna talk about that.
Okay. So conflict management training, my EEO experience, that has lent itself to other things. Mediation, I enjoy that. Urban farming.
I heard you like urban farming.
I would love to move to the country and have my own strip club.
Yes.
I want to grow my own strip club. I really do. I have this dream.
Corn fed. You gonna see a bunch of strippers just sitting in a bar, and you gonna just throw corn.
That's right. You're gonna call it hot chicks.
Dollars and corn.
Yes, perfect.
I'm gonna grow my own strippers. It's always been my dream.
To grow it, man. I can't. You killed me. I see
Y'all
it in
should
my
sleep
head.
with me. It's so much
I see
fun.
it in my head now.
It's in my dreams.
Right.
So, urban farming. I gotta put you on to a guy.
And he's growing his own vegetables, by the way.
Nice.
Rex grows his own.
Nice,
yeah, he is.
Yes. I had a jalapeno. They had me in the bathroom. It was amazing.
He grows he's into growing.
Beautiful.
It's crazy when you pick something that you grew and you eat it.
But DC has a lot of actually there's a few companies actually that grow in buildings. Like they're doing urban farming in the building.
Yeah.
Like
it's
their
picking up.
seasons and things, and then they'll sell it to like I think they'll go to like a Union Station or whatever and they sell it to everyone like that.
I like that.
So you try to bring that
all,
into community.
We should all be
It's
doing
in
that.
our community.
We should all be doing
It's in our community. Yeah, Dreaming Out Loud, which is one of our partners where we have been able to start selling our produce, to provide fruits and vegetables to the community in Deanwood.
Oh, wow.
That's you're Deanwood. You're Deanwood.
Yeah, I'm Deanwood.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's where my first property is, Deanwood. Yeah.
And everything a lot of you've done in your career has been there as well.
I was the first firehouse I was stationed at in DC was in Deanwood.
Yeah.
What made you become a firewoman? Right? Is that how you say it?
Sure. I'm good with firefighter.
I want to be.
I'm good with firefighter.
She was a hot girl.
I like hot girl.
I like hot girl. I'll be a hot girl.
Still a hot girl.
I'm listening.
With the pose, I put the hose out. Don't break my nail. This house halfway gone anyway.
What made you do that? Quana gonna do that.
Right.
Quana gonna do that.
Opportunity and curiosity. I didn't have a plan after high school. My counselor at my high school, her and my dad had a good relationship, so she kind of, I guess, looked out.
Your daddy's girl.
I am.
Oh my.
Yeah. And so she said, the fire department, they're going to come and talk and, I'm going to sign you up. And so the orientation was in the auditorium. And for some reason, I didn't even go, but she had signed me up. So now I'm enrolled in this program, half-day program.
Wow.
I had a half-day schedule my last year. And then Mr. Hooper was our EMS instructor.
Shout out Mr. Hooper.
Yes, yes.
He changed your life.
Yeah. And Mr. Mann was his partner.
Mr. Mann, shout him out. Nothing like good teachers.
And that's what I say. Y'all need to be what you needed when you was this age. When you was a teenager, when you was 11, 10, 12, 15, those are really hard years for kids.
It is.
And you got to have somebody a lot of kids don't tell their parents what's going on. They tell somebody they trust.
Yeah.
A parent that they trust, or your mom's girlfriend. I get all my friends' secrets. I'm not telling you, by the way.
Right.
My baby tell me all them secrets, but she can come to me. And so that all these people y'all shouting out is very important, because you never know who's watching or who you really affected.
Yep.
And you might not be around to get your flowers, but we handing them out.
Yeah.
Right here in the DMV, all gas, no brakes is doing that, man. This is what this is all about. I love when I hear that a teacher motivated you. A teacher got me into marketing and tech and all that in 7th grade. Shout her out. I think her name was Miss Lamiel. That was her name, little Italian lady. I think she was Italian.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to. I'm gonna tell you on camera because I don't want the people to Google that shit and find me.
Okay, he's such a spy.
Right.
I am conspiracy theorist.
I didn't go to school.
Right.
I wasn't allowed.
She went to Marseille. I went to school with her to middle school. She hilarious.
They put me out because all the teachers wanted me.
She was.
I know what it was. The principal was jealous as hell.
But that teacher,
I wasn't even that thick in school.
Hilarious.
But it was a lot of that when we were in high school.
Oh yeah.
And so to hear about it now, it's kind of like that's kind of been happening.
And they be like, oh, these kids are crazy. These kids are tripping. These kids are out of control.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on is that the white teachers actually look good. That's what the problem is. The black teachers was always beautiful. It's the white teachers look good.
Don't be faking on Miss Amanda.
No, everything being thick is in too. So now you got the lips.
Everybody thick.
But these kids, some of these kids is growing up early. The little boys they growing up early. They looking like Miss Amanda. Hey, look, Miss Amanda. Let me tell you something.
Let me over there, Miss Amanda.
Hey, Miss Amanda, let me tell you.
I didn't have Miss Amanda. Let me tell you, my Miss Amandas was not. They were old ladies. I was like,
but people losing their whole careers just being pedophiles. So we talk about
that's okay. I mean,
man, I'm petty, but I ain't on fire.
I heard Rex laugh back.
Man.
So, man, okay, so politics though.
Okay.
You said politics.
Maybe, and so, I do.
Where do you
some
see yourself
advocacy
there?
work. Do I see myself there?
Or just advocacy? Because I love the advocacy.
Yeah.
I would speak for those who people don't really want to hear.
A seat.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think you got what it takes to do it, though.
Okay.
Are you a part of any boards with?
Yeah.
Okay, you're already almost there. You know that is.
Yeah,
politics,
I'm
right?
paying attention definitely more to the laws.
I definitely don't pay attention.
Yeah.
But you,
I didn't.
But the fact that you're
I was
on
paying
those
attention
boards,
to other things.
Yeah.
Me too.
So that's
But the fact
was
that
it
you're
long? Was it crooked? Was it
hilarious?
girth?
Politics, politicking. So,
Yeah.
so the fact that you're there on the boards and stuff, you're already almost like.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. I do like being
Yeah.
able to say, well, here's what I've been through and here's what might be helpful. And so that's what you really do on a board.
And that's the main thing.
know.
Nobody really wants somebody who's never really been through anything or don't understand
True.
them to run their situation.
And that's why I think she'll be grateful because you like to work in the underprivileged.
I think people will gravitate towards her.
And they'll gravitate.
It's